The ocean is vast. It covers most of our world. But honestly, we know very little about its deepest parts. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean. It is a place of total darkness. The pressure there is immense. It can crush steel. For a long time, we thought nothing could live there. But we were wrong. This dark, cold place holds secrets. One of those secrets is about to change everything. The world is not ready for what is hidden in the deep. Scientists have always been curious. Descending into the crushing blackness of the abyss, the submersible moved with deliberate slowness. Each meter gained was a victory against the immense, unforgiving pressure of the deep ocean, a journey into a world man was never meant to see. Inside the cramped cockpit, the pilots remained hyper-focused, their movements economical and precise. Every flicker on the sonar, every subtle shift in the vehicle's trim, was scrutinized. The pressure outside was a staggering 8 tons per square inch, a force capable of crumpling the titanium hull like a paper cup. A single microfracture, one failed seal, and it would all be over in an instant. But through the forward viewport, a faint, ethereal glow beckoned them onward, a siren's call of discovery that had drawn them to this impossible depth. As they approached, the sensor arrays began to resolve the anomaly. On their screens, the single point of light fractured, multiplying into a complex, shimmering constellation. It wasn't a singular source, but a vast, interconnected network. The submersible's powerful external lamps revealed the truth, a living carpet of light stretching for kilometers. Millions of individual bioluminescent points pulsed in a gentle, hypnotic rhythm, transforming the barren seabed into an alien galaxy. A wave of hushed excitement and scientific rigor swept through the crew. With practiced precision, the scientists activated the robotic arm. The manipulator extended, gently scooping a small cluster of the material, its light flaring momentarily at the disturbance. The arm retracted with its precious cargo, carefully maneuvering it into a specially designed, pressure-sealed containment unit. Inside, high-resolution cameras revealed a soft, gelatinous substance. Initial spectral analysis suggested a form of algae, but its structure was unlike anything in their databases. It wasn't reflecting light, it was creating it, a self-sustaining biological lantern. Aboard the surface vessel, the support team watched the live feed, their elation tempered by apprehension. They had found something that could change the world. But in the deep, the unknown is always synonymous with danger. The new discovery was given a name. It is called Lucia profunda. This means light from the deep. It is a special kind of algae. Algae are simple plants. They usually use sunlight to make food. But Lucia profunda is different. It lives in total darkness 7 miles down. There is no sunlight there. So how does it get its energy? This is the most important question, and the secret everyone wants. The algae has a unique cell structure. It seems to have a special organelle. The organelle is extremely strong and withstands crushing pressure. It actually uses that pressure. It acts like a tiny engine. It converts physical pressure into chemical energy. That energy is released as light. This process is called piezoluminescence, a new scientific term. This process is incredibly efficient. It produces lots of energy with no waste. It does not create pollution, it does not create heat, it only creates clean, bright light and a stable form of energy. The results were always the same. This simple algae is a biological power plant. Imagine a world with limitless clean energy. No more burning oil, no more gas, no more worries about pollution or climate change. Deep in the western Pacific Ocean lies a scar on the Earth's crust, the Mariana Trench. For centuries, it was a place of myth and scientific curiosity, a realm of crushing pressure and absolute darkness. Its location also places it at the heart of a complex geopolitical web. The United States maintains a powerful military presence on Guam. Nearby are Japan and the Philippines, key American allies, and the rising superpower of China. These nations are major world powers, with immense economies and formidable militaries, all vying for influence in a delicate balance of power. For a long time, the United States has been the most powerful force in the Pacific, its naval dominance acting as the region's primary security guarantor. Crucial alliances with Japan and the Philippines underpin control of the world's most critical shipping lanes, the very arteries of global commerce. But the discovery of Lucia profunda could totally change this balance. This single organism promises a revolution in energy, and with it, unparalleled military and economic advantage. The old rules are about to be rewritten. Suddenly, the dark, crushing depths of the trench are no longer a scientific curiosity. The Mariana Trench becomes the most important real estate on the planet. The race is on. Suddenly, every country in the region wants to claim it, scrambling to assert control. China sends ships, dispatching research vessels flanked by naval destroyers. In response, the United States increases patrols, its carrier strike groups steaming into the contested waters as a clear show of force. Japan and the Philippines are watching nervously, caught in the escalating tension. Complicating matters, international law is not clear. The existing treaties were not written for a discovery of this magnitude. Rights are managed by the International Seabed Authority, but its enforcement powers are limited. In a race for global supremacy, countries may not wait for permission. The news of the discovery has spread like wildfire. Governments are holding secret meetings, and militaries are making new plans. Scientists are now under immense pressure. The international team has been broken up. Each country wants its own scientists, and they do not want to share. Cooperation is gone, replaced by suspicion and competition. This is the race for the trench. China is moving fast, investing billions. Their goal is clear: farm the algae and build a machine that copies it. The United States is responding, using Guam as a hub. Others join the race. No one can afford dependence. A new frontier on our own planet, growing more dangerous by the day. The race for the trench is changing international relationships. Countries are choosing sides. The United States is tightening alliances, sharing intelligence, coordinating patrols, a Pacific Security Initiative. China is building partnerships, using economic power. In return, support in international bodies. Military cooperation grows, a message of combined strength. Old tensions resurface. Risk of miscalculation rises. So many ships in one place. An accident could spark a bigger fight. The peaceful Pacific could become tense and dangerous. The discovery of a tiny algae could start a new Cold War. Diplomats race to keep peace and write new deep-sea rules. You might think a discovery at the bottom of the ocean has nothing to do with you. You might live thousands of miles away. You might not be a scientist. You might not be a politician. But this discovery will affect everyone. It will change your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. First, think about energy. Gasoline prices could go down, electricity could become much cheaper, clean energy could mean cleaner air, it could even slow climate change, fewer extreme events. But there is a risk. Competition could lead to conflict and global shocks you would feel. From prices to jobs to savings, a Pacific crisis would touch your life. From the deepest, most inhospitable place on Earth, the Mariana Trench, the ocean has revealed a gift. An organism that thrives under pressures that would crush steel, in a darkness that has never known the sun. It is a gift of almost unimaginable potential. We call it Lucia profunda, the glowing algae from the deep. Its unique metabolism generates clean, limitless energy from little more than salt water and pressure, and scrubs carbon from our atmosphere at an astonishing rate. This single-celled organism could solve our energy crisis, reverse climate change, and provide the resources to lift billions out of poverty. It offers a brighter, more sustainable future for all of us. But this miracle of nature is also a mirror. It is a profound test of our wisdom, our courage, and our capacity to work together for the common good. As news of the discovery spreads across the globe, the world holds its breath. Right now, it's not clear if we will pass. The future is unwritten. The world stands at a critical crossroads. Down one path lies cooperation. Nations could form an unprecedented global consortium, pooling their knowledge to study Lucia profunda as one. Its secrets would be shared openly, its benefits distributed equitably. It could be used to solve hunger, cure disease, and build a truly peaceful, prosperous world. But down the other path lies conflict. Here, the old instincts of greed and fear take hold. Nations scramble to claim the trench, to hoard the algae for themselves. The promise of a new dawn is eclipsed by the shadow of a new kind of Cold War, fought in the crushing depths of the ocean. The race for this miracle becomes a race to the bottom, where the greatest casualty would be the future itself. The promise is not just lost, but squandered forever.